SIUE, this is 204 News Break.
Hello and welcome to 204 News Break. I'm Skylar.
And I'm Remy. We'll have the news from around the world and here on campus of Southern Illinois University Edwardsville in just a minute.
But first, let's check in with Ella in the Weather Center for a quick weather update.
Low pressure is moving into the St. Louis area, and then when this combines with the moisture from the Gulf of Mexico, that can only mean one thing for us. Rain is on the way. More weather news coming in just a few minutes.
Our top story, a warning tonight from the State Department for Americans around the world. Officials say U.S. citizens need to be careful as tensions surrounding the war in Iran continue to increase. Officials say Americans could be targeted as the conflict intensifies. President Trump has issued an ultimatum to Iran to open up key oil shipping routes in the Persian Gulf. The war is raising concerns about global security, oil prices, and access to energy supplies.
Meanwhile, Russia has launched one of its biggest drone attacks, hitting cities across Ukraine. Nearly 1,000 drones were used, targeting civilian areas and vital infrastructure. Iran military officials report damage to energy facilities and express concerns about power shortages. The war in Ukraine is now entering its 5th year with no end in sight.
For news closer to home, let's go into the field now for a special 204 News Report.
The third global No Kings protest recently took place, and locals to the southern Illinois area rallied together to protest the current government administration. On March 28, 2026, residents gathered at the Lincoln Douglas statue in downtown Alton. Many different walks of life were present, all there for the same reason, to demand change. I spoke with a mother and daughter who were in attendance, both wanting to see reform from their government.
This is my second protest I've been to, and honestly it really means a lot to me to see the community come together.
The Department of Education is being gutted by our current government, and I think it's really important that we all get out here and support the cause of supporting education.
For many, the No Kings protest was the first public protest they'd ever been a part of, finding this opportunity to be the right place and the right time to fight the system.
You know, I was too young to stand up for it during the civil rights movement, so now is our time to do the right thing.
The protesting doesn't end here, though. Local residents to the Alton-Godfrey area will continue their Sunday protests every week at Lincoln Douglas Square. Many say they will continue to do so until they see a change in their government. And that's Corinne Jones signing off for MC 204.
If you are traveling this weekend, be ready for a long wait at the airport. The Transportation Safety Administration says the wait for airline passengers has reached an all-time high. The partial government shutdown is causing the delays as it drags on, with airport security workers going without a paycheck for weeks now. In the meantime, Congress is on a 2-week recess, which means no end to the shutdown is likely soon.
A closer look to home, SIUE Chancellor James Minor publicly criticized the school newspaper this week, accusing the Alestle of inaccurate reporting. Minor was not specific, but said in a letter to the university leadership that he is disappointed by what he calls the newspaper's predictably poor, inaccurate, and incomplete reporting. An editorial in the Alestle calls Minor's accusations baseless and says the newspaper stands by its reporting. Still ahead, a look at the weather.
The long-range forecast may surprise you when 204 News Break continues. After a warm fall in the Midwest, weather forecasters say we might have more of the same this winter.
To find out, let's go back to our weather center where Ella has the details.
Looks like we need to get ready for an unusual winter, and by that I mean unusually warm and rainy. Experts at the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration anticipate a less severe winter with reduced snowfall and increased rainfall in most of the U.S. They say the impact of El Nino as well as the effect of climate change are contributing to this altered winter outlook. So warmer weather is on the horizon. Back to you.
Thanks, Ella. The Illinois Attorney General has accused Edwardsville Thai food restaurant owner of tax evasion. 54-year-old Saram Purabat faces charges of filing false tax returns to avoid paying more than $100,000 in sales tax. Purabat, who owns the popular Zap Thai restaurant, was indicted on 2 counts of theft of government property, in addition to 35 counts of filing false tax returns.
Golfer Tiger Woods is also facing charges this week after a rollover crash near his Florida home. Police say Woods was attempting to pass a truck in a narrow road when his vehicle flipped. Woods and the passenger in his car were not hurt, but he was arrested on charges of drunk driving and refusing to submit a blood test. Woods has been previously arrested in 2017 for driving under the influence of prescription drugs.
Finally, our thoughts go out tonight to SIUE music professor Manny Watts, who is recovering from a lightning strike on campus yesterday. When asked about his shocking experience, he responded, quote, "It really transformed my life. I'm a much more positive person now." Manny told reporters he plans to take charge of his life and shed light on the dangers of playing the trombone in thunderstorms. Watts students say he's not only a great musician, but an excellent conductor as well.
Well, that's it for 204 News Break.
Hope your world is a better, less shocking, and safer place. We'll see you again tonight at 10.
Good night, everyone.